Hi, I'm Jay Peterson, and I play the Juggernaut. I looked at a lot of bullies, actually. If you look at X-Men as a metaphor for growing up and feeling different, Juggernaut really is the bully that every kid is terrified of, because you can't talk him out of anything, you can't really fight back, and you can't avoid him because he just won't stop. But the beautiful thing about the character is, if you're clever, you can outsmart him and take down a bully that way. And that's just really a brilliant piece of writing as far as the character goes. I was getting ready to do a scene. I was in normal clothes, but I had the helmet under my hand, walking through one of the sets, and I hear this voice say, "Hey, that's me in 20 years!" And I look down the hall, and there's the actor playing the young Kane Marco. So I wandered in, got to meet my dad and everything, and he got to try on the helmet. I think his mom has a cell phone picture of it. It was really a nice look at how deep and wide this whole series has gone, and just seeing the scope of it right there in front of you. The helmet was custom crafted by a guy named Ace Talking Wolf. Underneath that, I have body pads, especially shoulders, bulked up forearms, bulked up biceps, and some spandex under that, and a gladiator's rib protector made out of leather and painted to match the helmet. So it's all very armored, it's very bulky, but I can still move in it. It's a lot like wearing a set of football pads, where it's really kind of distorted and the body doesn't really move that much, but you can still get a lot of movement and a lot of power out of it if you work at it. The Juggernaut isn't really a mutant. He's got this magic crystal that gives him the ability to just keep going. It's his inertia does not stop. As long as he can actually start moving, he only stops when he wants to, and that's what makes him the Juggernaut. Juggernaut was actually the fourth role I auditioned for. In season 1, I auditioned for Beast just because that was my favorite character from the cartoon, and I auditioned for Colossus because my wife is a massive X-Men fan, and she's had a crush on Colossus since she was about 12, so I was like, if I don't audition for this role, I'm going in the doghouse. I mean, obviously they went with Keith and Joel for those roles for various reasons, and they've done awesome things with them, but Juggernaut was a later role that I wound up going for. If I couldn't have him, I'd go for one of them. I think the number of directors we have on this series, they have their own styles and their own touches, but it's still the big overarching story they're all looking at. They all have a common ground to base their work off of. So you get flavors of different directors in the different episodes, but the overall series looks very, very cohesive, no matter who's directing a given episode. Teaching Madam Hydra how to use her bullwhip, and I remember standing just behind one of the camera ops looking at this massive battle of about 30 different heroes fighting at least that many Hydra agents. And I just thought, this is one of the most epic things that I'm ever going to see. It's like everything my 12-year-old self wanted to see when he was playing around in his backyard, I'm actually getting a chance to be a part of as an adult. And I think that's the awesome thing about this series and what Eric has done with it.